Randy Wallace here, and I'm back with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So we're in chapter 1. And yesterday I talked about how Mr. Barnes met Mr. Edison, and Barnes had determined that he was going to work with Edison, not for, with. And I'm going to reread this sentence. It could not have been the young man's appearance which got him his start in the Edison office, for that was definitely against him. It was what he thought that counted. That's the key part of this sentence. It was what he thought that counted. Our thoughts, what we want, it's what drives us. And if you got it in your head, if you can see it and you want it, you will get it. You will be a success at anything that you choose to be a success at. And here I've got it underlined here. It says, psychologists have correctly said that, quote, when one is truly ready for a thing, it puts in its appearance, end quote. Barnes was ready for business association with Edison. Moreover, he was determined to remain ready until he got that which he was seeking. Persistence, one of the key traits that's discussed in this book. And a little bit down here it says, he, Barnes, did not say to himself, this is when Edison gave him a very menial job, entry level, in the business, or not even the business, but in the shop. He did not say to himself, oh, well, what's the use? I guess I'll change my mind and try for a salesman's job. But he didn't say that. Quote, I came here to go into business with Edison, and I'll accomplish this end if it takes the remainder of my life. That's the determination this guy had. And he did it. And the next line there is italics. He meant it. How different would your life be? How different would your story be if you made a determined effort and continue to go for what you want? When you pick a goal and it becomes your purpose in life, this is what I am going to do. That's what this guy Barnes did. It talks here, it says, Barnes knew that Edison had come up with anything, and they wanted to, and it was the Edison, I think you called it a dictaphone. Remember you see it in movies, the old wax cylinder that slides on and it records. It's a record player, but it was on cylindrical. It became a standard in business offices until more modern technology for recording came along. And this is talking about nobody wanted to sell the Edison dictating machine. But Barnes saw this machine and he saw the potential in it. And so he went to Edison and he says, he suggested this to Edison and promptly got his chance. He did sell the machine. In fact, he sold it so successfully that Edison gave him a contract to distribute and market it all over the nation. So he had the sole contract for marketing to the entire country. You know how much money this guy made in 1920s money? Out of that business association grew the slogan, made by Edison and installed by Barnes. So he really did become a business partner to Edison by that. The business alliance had been in operation for more than 30 years. Out of it, Barnes had made himself rich in money, but he had done something infinitely greater. He has proved that one really may, quote, think and grow rich. How much actual cash value did Barnes make? I don't know. And it doesn't say. It says here that perhaps it has brought him $2 to $3 million. But the amount, whatever it is, becomes insignificant when compared to the greater asset he acquired in the form of definite knowledge that an intangible impulse of thought can be transmuted into its physical counterpart by the application of known principles. And those known principles are in this book. You've got to read this book. You've got to study this thing. You know, school teaches us when we get a book and we read it and we take a test. And basically we throw the book away. We've got a little bit of knowledge in our head that kind of rambles around and gets forgotten, gets lost. I've changed my study habits. And this is the big habit that I've created is I'm in this book every day. It's just like this. And this is what I'm just decided to start sharing as part of my way of my research or my study. So it's been a beautiful morning. I hope you're having a great day. And if you like what I'm doing, you know, you can hit that little button down there for like and subscribe. And if you want to talk more about this, give me a direct message. I'll get back with you as soon as I see it or when I see it. And we can discuss how maybe this can and should be a part of your life. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day.